Okay, we are in the dark recesses of my locker room, one of my locker rooms at work, and here is the Donkey Kong we just picked up out of a woman's basement. About 10 minutes from where I live, 25 minutes from where I work. So she said that she bought it from her husband, who is now passed, bought it from an operator over in Montrose, New York, which is about 5 minutes from where she lives. Bought this in a Pac-Man. The Pac-Man somehow got left outside and ruined. This has been in her basement for a while. Before that, it was apparently in a warehouse somewhere. It's in okay shape. Starting from the top, it looks like somebody painted around here. You can see the paint speckles on it. The metal needs to be repainted. You can see it's all rusty here. This bezel is cracked in a bunch of places, worn off in some places here and here, and it's loose. The monitor has a nice picture on it. It plays. There you go. I don't know if you could hear it. It's kind of low. That audio PCB, I'm guessing, needs to be rebuilt badly, because this really sounds like ass. I think, I don't know much about this. The title screen says Nintendo. It says Nintendo 1981. I think that means it's an original ROM set with the ladder cheat. I don't know. I don't know a lot about DK, so maybe disregard what I'm saying. But control panel, as you can see, it's pretty scraped up. Buttons work. The jump button works. I just didn't get a chance to press it. This joystick's got a chunk out of it here, or not a chunk. Maybe it's not a chunk. I guess it's felt like a chunk. Maybe that's just a set screw or something. But the joystick it works, but it's sloppy. It definitely needs a rebuild. Down here, I have 80,829 plays on it. Our coin mix has a coin bucket. Regardless of what I wind up doing with this machine, the coin bucket I'm keeping. I want to put this in my Donkey Kong Cabaret. So coin bucket does not come with it if I do wind up getting rid of this. As far as cosmetics on the cabinet, you can see here it's missing T-molding. You know, this stuff is super brittle. Marquee's not lighting up, as you can see. This side has no T-molding. It is a plywood cabinet, I believe. It is a plywood cabinet, which is nice. Over here, you can see one of the plies was ripped off, and somebody tried to paint it. Didn't do a very good job. But, there you go. Looks like there's a little bit of damage on the bottom. I don't think it's water. You can see where some of the laminate has chipped off. Here's this side. And here's this side. Like I said, I'm kind of squeezed into a locker room, so sorry if this doesn't, this is not the best video. Let me pause. See, Nintendo 1981. I think the one without the ladder cheat says Nintendo of America 1981. I could be wrong. I might even, quite frankly, I have multiple Donkey Kong PCBs. I might even keep the PCB and put another working PCB in here. I don't know if that makes it less valuable. Whatever. But there we go. Let me pause this, and I'll go into the back, and I'll show you inside the back of the cabinet. Here we have the back of the cabinet. Like I said, or if you didn't read my post on Clav, this thing hasn't been touched since it's new. At least I don't think so. Sanyo 20EZ. Those are looking like original caps on that audio board, which is why the audio sounds like crap. There's our remote board. Looks like it has the original pots in there. I really don't think this has been recapped, quite honestly. And not a big deal because the monitor actually doesn't look too bad. It could use a little bit of adjustment, but it's not the worst picture I've ever seen. That's for sure. Down here, and it's if you couldn't tell, it is super dirty and dusty in here. Here's our 4-board stack, all hooked up. Power supply, which obviously works, as you saw. Wiring down here. There is at least an inch of dust and dog hair and everything else in the bottom of this thing. It is super gross. Some quarters here. I always like to look at the year on them. What do we got? Focus. 1979. Year I was born. What else we got? We also got a pencil eraser and some other schmegma in there. What's the year on this one? 79. 79? 70? I can't tell. That one looks like 1970. Cool. I'm keeping those. So there's a little tour of this. Again, this thing looks like it's pretty much been relatively untouched. You know, you have some stuff going on here, so maybe it looks like the monitor was taken out. Maybe it was serviced at one point, but not a whole lot's been done to this. That's for damn sure. And it is in solid shape. Definitely need some restoration work on it if somebody chooses to do that. I can't get around the other side. Get you a better view of the side here. So, I have a Donkey Kong Cabaret already. I kind of picked this up just to save it from the guys around here who like to multi these and stick 60-in-1s and 400-in-1s and everything else in them. So, once I figure out what I'm doing with this, I'll wind up doing it. But for now, it's going to stay in my locker room at work. And, yeah, we could enjoy it for a little while. So, and as far as cereal, you have a 04101 TKG3 UPUS. So, there you go.